Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm. Got that fun.
Okay. We are streaming. We're on the air.
You on the air? Can they smell us here?
Check. Mics are on.
Mic check 1, 2.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, baby.
What time is it?
It's 11 p.m.
11 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
And what time is that?
Mm,
What goes on at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every week?
You don't know by now?
I know. I'm asking you. I want to make sure you know.
Of course I know. Hello. Sorry, not sorry.
All right. Let's do it. You're on.
What's going on? You were just like, he always does this to me. You sounded like one of those echoes.
Because I said you're on, and I don't think you
gotta
heard
be
me.
again more enthusiastic.
I don't
What's up, mi gente, my peoples?
You know me.
This is what I gotta deal with. I'm so happy. We're back. It's Tuesday night. I am Joanna. We are here. Sorry, not sorry. Tuesday night, 11 p.m. See, I have to get enthusiastic because I get happy that they're going to be listening.
You bring it.
I bring it. I own it.
You bring the excitement. I bring the wisdom.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's always going to be an argument with you and I. All right. But tonight is episode 5 of season 1. I'm super stoked. Thank you, Bobby Lacera. You know, he's my, I don't like calling you sidekick, but.
And I think, I think we should have a new rule for Tuesdays.
New rule.
I don't think that we should talk at all day Tuesday until the show.
Why do you say that, though?
I just think it would be great.
Yeah, because I do a lot of talk and you talk, and then we end up doing like we should really record ourselves.
Because even before the show, we were getting into some stuff, so it was funny.
Well, tonight is going to be about that. It's going to be about getting into a lot of stuff. So I'm excited. Tonight, we're talking about a lot of celebrity news, and we're going to touch real in depth with Bobby tonight.
Well, I don't know how in depth we're going to get, to be honest with you.
Yes. Why? You're afraid.
It's time.
It's always something with you.
Time.
Time is of the essence.
We got to have time to get in depth.
What are you in a rush? Are you always in a rush? But anyway, but we are. We're going to talk a little this, a little that. It was Halloween last week, so I'm going to touch on that. Today, we're definitely going to be discussing a serious relationship letter. And of course, the How Blunt Am I, where I want you to and everyone to call in for both. And even throughout the show, just give us a call. Let us know who you are, where you're calling from, why you watch the show. And let's chop it up. But before all of that, you know what we have to do. We have to pay those damn bills.
Oh, well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, for you, because you're the one I'm paying them to. You. Let's get that going. What's up with our sponsors for the week?
All right, so let's start it off.
I'm going to sip my tea while you start it off.
With not only our sponsor, but our artist, the talented owner of House of Fire Studios, Fuego. Michael Fuego, man.
So, Mike Fuego. I don't call him Mike Fuego. I just call him Fuego.
Tell him about, but tell him.
I mean, HOF, House of Fire, what can I say? It is a recording studio. He does recording, mixing, and videos. Like you said, he's an artist. He also writes. He does artist development. Fuego's been in the scene underground for a very long time, but he works alongside a lot of great people and other entrepreneurs. So it's very, very, very hot like he is. Fuego.
Absolutely.
Very dope. So check him out. Give him a call. Fuego's number. Or hit him up actually on HOFStudiosNYC@gmail.com. That's HOFStudiosNYC@gmail.com.
There you go. Okay, let's get into the next sponsor, Pride Cabinetry, who is the owner of...
You just love that place, R.A. You're just obsessed with this place. And I hope...
some good food, man.
They love us there.
Yeah.
They love us there. They do. They specialize in it's more than a mom pop, but mama's in the
everything.
back, and
it's a market.
The family
it's
such an amazing place. Clean, which is very important to me when we go out to eat. Like, very clean, very fresh. They use we watch them, their ingredients and how they take care of the market. It's an incredible place. The food is amazing. You must check them out. They're on Fifth Avenue in
Brentwood, because we got to shout out Pride Cabinetry too, though. We just gave RA a free sponsorship right there.
No, we didn't. We're gonna go get our plate
definitely
tomorrow.
check them out. They're awesome. Fifth Avenue in Brentwood. But Pride Cabinetry, tell them a little bit about them, because they do a lot of woodworking and stuff. They're in Deer Park. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I think they pretty much do everything, They do. You got to check their site out, or check them out at, let's see. We have them at 100C East Jeffrin Boulevard in Deer Park. Mm-hmm. And that is, the information is office. These are so small for me. Jeez. Office at pridecab.com. You got it.
So Pride Cabinetry. Absolutely. Check them and RA out.
All right. So then we have RJK Painting.
Let them know about that, honey.
They're in Dix Hills, and they do residential commercial painting. They use the top quality paint, Benjamin Moore, Sherman Williams, PPG. Definitely call them. You need any painting done, you want to get in before the holidays, definitely call them and let them get out there and see what you need. They'll definitely take care of you.
631-896-5701. Again, 631-896-5701, and let them know that Joanna sent you. Strong Island.
All right, so let's come back to you.
Let's come back to
Too many images and stuff on the screen. We need to bring some life back.
Some life. I'm still trying to find the chat room here. So, there we go. Found the chat room.
Thank God.
And who do I find in the chat room? Hello, Aurora. Hello, LaBelle. Oh gosh, Don, I see you, brother. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Thank you for the share, Jason Price. Thank you so much. You ready for tonight, honey?
Yeah, what are we going to get into?
Ooh, I'm ready for this one. LaBelle, Olivia the other day, we all spoke about it. We were all laughing about it. Oh, Wendy Williams. Oh, my God. I love you. How you doing? But, ooh, I know how you doing now, child. You heard what happened with her. You saw me. I was watching it. I didn't think too much of what she said about Nicki Minaj's husband. Shout out to Nicki Minaj. I love you too. Okay, but she said on her show, the Wendy Williams show, she went real in depth about Nicki Minaj's husband. Mm-hmm. And don't play about Nicki Minaj's husband. She started yelling, and she went on her Queen Radio, which is on Beats Radio.
Okay. Yeah.
And she had Wendy, pobrecita. I felt so bad for Wendy, but the way she said it, the way Nicki...
She deserved it. I mean, I know you're a big fan of Wendy Williams, but she does talk a lot of shit. And
yeah, but
she's
I'm
always
a fan
done,
also of Nicki.
But she's been known for doing that, so it's not like anything new. But sometimes if you're going to be in that business and you're going to be gossiping and talking about everybody, you got to expect it to come back to you every once in a while. So.
And that's exactly what Nicki told us. She's like, listen, you've been dishing it out and all this, but when you actually are messing with people who are actually real shooters, that actually did the time, because you're obviously spreading it on the news. Everybody got to spread the news. She's like, that's fine. But then you continue to bring up the past. And what does God say? And Nicki went in.
That's all right. You're totally right. And I agree. People are always judging people for their actions in the past. And I understand, we're aware of what people do. But do we have to talk about it so much?
But the point was that she brought up something that he was allegedly, had done. Allegedly. He was accused. And also, it was already done and over. It was the whole thing, and I'm not going to rehash it because, again, it is the past. Mm-hmm. But he was accused. He did his time for what he did do. But for the other thing, which he didn't do with a minor, all of a sudden it came out to be like, and she's rehashing that, and then say, okay, but congratulations, you got married.
So what did he allegedly do? It was something with a minor?
Yeah.
All right. So that's not good.
Okay, but if that was allegedly,
okay,
and no, of course that's
all right, so
never good.
He didn't get convicted of it.
But he wasn't convicted, and that was a very long time ago.
Okay.
So why is she continuing? And so again, this is Nicki Minaj's husband. It's not like it's just like, it's just like when Cardi B went off when they talked about culture. You had there's boundaries people need, and yes, they're artists and actors and whatnot, but there's boundaries. And people like Wendy, when Nicki was like, okay, so now you want to play like that. So, okay, open season. What did Nicki do? She's like, why don't you, if you had this much attention to your marriage with your husband while he was knee deep in another, then, it would.
But listen, she opens herself up to be look pried into her past also, and that's exactly what Nicki Minaj did, and she had every right to do it. So and I don't know, but there was at that one point there was like almost 40,000 people watching her
watching Nicki Minaj
so
Queen Radio.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot. So
it is.
But you know what? That's Wendy's job, and she needs to stir it up. If she doesn't stir it up and there's not any drama going on, she's not really exciting anything.
But
so
that's Nicki's job too.
Exactly.
So now what's going on?
And here we are talking about it.
Exactly. So
all right,
at this
come on,
point,
that's enough. They don't deserve any more.
Okay, so who deserves it? You want to go back for last week? Because I got something to tell the people, and I want them to know what happened this week. Last week we spoke about Kanye.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know, everyone has their views. I get it, and I love you all. Please give me all your opinions. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. Look at that face.
Kanye.
Look at that face. Look at the smile.
Yay.
What's the thing you told me about that smile?
Oh. Well, let me bring us back to the camera here.
Let us bring us back. Because, honestly, we spoke about the whole, okay, he's going to drop it, and he didn't, and that we're speaking on Jesus is King. And then he, does the Sunday service. We spoke a little bit about this and that, and you were still like,
We knew all that that was happening, but I think is when we heard more of him speaking lately, and being interviewed,
we binged Kanye.
I see Kanye in a different light now, because I always disliked him. I'm not gonna say I hated him. I just really, he said so many things, and not that I followed everything about him, but the things that I heard about were mostly negative things. So I kind of I'm not crazy about him, especially when he said he was a genius and all that. But that's debatable. It's debatable. But I have a newfound respect for this guy now. I really do.
Why?
Because what he's doing now, as far as with his services and just sharing his journey with God, and he, in the entertainment business, you have to be careful about how much you really talk about. If you're just every other word of Jesus, God, blah blah blah, I mean, that's great, but people are gonna start to move away from you.
Yeah, but why now, when he has been saying and talking about so many things that have to do with the gospel since his first
but still
album.
During that time he's come out with some tremendously raunchy and explicit stuff also. So that stuff he kind of sprinkled in here every once in a while. He just popped in with this,
which leads me to that conversation with most people who are negative about it. They'll state something, and we experienced it together. And we know there's those people that say, oh, but he said he sold his soul, to the devil. And to hear it from...
that's the devil himself.
Thank you. But to hear it from someone who's religious and raised in religion, to say that, it blew us both back. So we kind of, even though we still have a little bit of different, and we respect that, that's exactly what we did at that moment. We respected the person's views, right, and feelings, and we moved we just agreed to disagree. We didn't even say that. I think we both got because that's what people are doing now. They are judging people. Well, not now. They always done it. They're judging people based on what they've done because this or the and I don't want to say any kind of religious quote or writing, but it was ridiculous to me. The way I see it is, and the way I was raised and the way I believe is, God loves us all.
Of course.
And whether you feel, and even if you're atheist, you're entitled to your feelings, but respect also the feelings of those who do believe in God. So to me, I just feel like a lot of the criticism, a lot of the stuff is coming because of the crazy stuff he admits to doing. If you give him a chance and listen. Oh, but we're used to it. That's just Kanye. So here goes this. So you're telling me, I'll go to mostly your Facebooks, Instagram, social networks, and you're supporting a cause. And the cause is mental health. And here you are judging Kanye West. Okay, but anyway, marinate on that one for a little bit. I go online, and in regards to the I sold my soul to the devil, we're going to quote, and Reddit says, this is, through Reddit.com. Kanye says, I sold my soul to the devil. So when Kanye said, I sold my soul to the devil, what was the meaning behind it? Lots of his songs contain many Christian values. St. Pablo, you wonder where is God in your nightlife. I am God. Ain't no way I'm giving up on my God. My whole life is in the hands of God. Ultra Beam, glory be to God. Jesus walks. God showed me the way because the devil's trying to break me down. And et cetera, right? So, however, some of those lyrics seem to be contrasting. So appalled, praise to do the Most High. Praise due to the Most High, Allah. But I'm mainly concerned about the statement, I sold my soul to the devil. So a pastor Jonathan, he goes, I believe when he said that, he was referring to the consequences of fame that he had experienced. The most impactful one being the death of his mother, which he has stated on different occasions as maybe happening only as a result of his fame. You have to remember that in 2009, he was not married, didn't have kids, and the most important person in his life was gone. He was also working extra hard, and the stress ultimately led him to the Taylor Swift incident. You can see why he wasn't in the best of spirits. In saying he sold his soul to the devil, he was basically saying that although he was successful and famous, he no longer had the things he truly valued in life. Think of it as a bad deal. Thankfully, he has a family now, and is not in the dark place anymore. Give God's son a chance. Thank you. Honestly, thank you for that. I think he was spot on. What are your opinions?
I can't comment.
You're going to plead the fifth, and that's because of religion.
No, I was kind of doing some stuff over here, and I wasn't really 100% focused.
You were being ew.
I remember you were saying that every time he used religious,
he did. He used a lot of the phrases, and these were, for those people who know Kanye West, those were the titles and lyrics, some of his songs. I wasn't going to stand here and not demonstrate and not tell people and show people what it means to grow in life when you have mental health and you are in, I don't want to say like normal, you're just living your regular life. Okay, it's one thing, but it hits everywhere, So with Kanye, I just feel like, being that he thinks and he believes he's found God again, let him be, as long as he's not doing anything negative anymore. So what? He's preaching something of faith. something that's going to keep him right. Is there something really wrong with that?
No, absolutely not. And I look at him now and I see him happier than he's ever been. I've never seen the guy smile so much. Years in the past, whenever he would smile, he would actually catch himself and stop smiling. And this guy is smiling ear to ear. He's happy as can be. And he's risking everything. He's risking everything, and he doesn't care, because when you serve the Lord, you serve the Lord. You don't care what people think. And
what'd you think about his album? I heard you purchased it.
There were a few pretty good songs. Yeah, I purchased it to support it. It's me and my faith is very important to me, and I just wanted to support. I seen a change in him, and I seen him really do something really, really that could, take everything, or a lot away from what he already has. But just the way I see him now, I think he's happy, and he's not hurting nobody. And God bless him, man. Let him do his thing.
So Jesus is King. Waters is my favorite one. We're going to let that go before everybody starts because I know Kanye is a touchy, it's an acquired taste now. You don't know until you get to know him, the new one. So definitely check out Jesus is King, and Jesus is Born will be, he says, during the holiday season. So let's see. We shall see. Moving on. And I really don't want to put a damper to anything, but I definitely want to take a moment to say rest in peace to Walter Mercado. Legendary astrologer. I grew up with this man in my mom's house. Well, for the years I was there, or I would go to my aunt or my grandma, and Walter Mercado would be there, talking in Spanish, and he's from Ponce, Puerto Rico. My dad's from there. He passed away, and
looks like Liberace.
A lot of people said that, and it's sad. I heard yesterday they said something else. Elton John I forgot what phase. I forgot what it was. So that was terrible. They're like, all he needed was the star glasses or whatever. But he had a great sense of humor. And he used to, it's funny, I have the last time I saw a video of him. And again, this is in memory of the legendary astrologer from Ponce, Puerto Rico, Walter Mercado. He would always do the astrology. He would just roll the R's. He was very known for that. Mm-hmm. And he'd come out, and both me and my mom, right? So she'll run from the kitchen and raise the TV up. No remote days. Turn the TV up. And you hear him, Acuario. Con mucho, 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 mucho amor. Like that. But he would say it and he was I don't know how to explain it. He was you gotta just Google it. He was a sweetheart. He was funny. But a lot of people would call him a brujo. But this man, he always spoke a lot of wisdom too. So with that being said, he recently said this, and it hit me. So, en paz descansa, Walter. He goes, we're still in the dawn of the age of Aquarius. For many years, we were in the age of Pisces. But the age of Aquarius is called the universal brotherhood. Now, same-sex couples can get married. Now we're completely open so people can express themselves. They can accept each other. Times have changed. We're entering the dawn of light. We're out the closet. Everyone. We're not hiding anymore. We have to be open to the world and tell the truth as it is. And even though there are some people still linked to the age of Pisces, that was the age of believing. Now we're in the age of knowing, the age of Aquarius. Rest in peace, Walter. Mm-hmm. So,
alrighty.
I grew up with that. There was always the astrology in my house, whether it was in the newspaper, whether it was Walter. It's a Puerto Rican thing. You had to have been there. But a lot of people know. It's funny, though, because he was very, very comical. How was your Halloween, Bobby?
My Halloween was pretty good. We had the showcase in the open jam. And
I can't remember because I feel like we were working for like that whole week. I don't remember anything but what happened because it was just a week of amazing shows and events.
We had the Strong Island Rocks concert series kick off, and we had Pathfinder, Dysfunctone, and
Landslide.
Yeah, so we had an awesome show Friday night, and then Saturday night, I forget what we did Saturday night, and then
you forget what we did Saturday night. We recovered from Friday night and Thursday night. It was insane, but I had a great time here. So definitely shout out to the guys from Pathmaker. I'm always like stumbling on my tongue for some reason when I'm on this mic. I told them I need something small. I just can't handle it. I can't do this. I feel like I can't hear you. But Pathmaker. Now the second one was
Dysfunctone.
Yes, I like the way they just mellowed, and then they
had a little bit of a Sublime
funk
311 feel.
I don't know. I loved it. Pathmaker, love them.
And Landslide, they're just always there.
Hello.
They're always entertaining. They're always good. You can count on them.
I love Landslide. Love the guys. They are awesome. Then we had a great open jam. The open jam is each and every Thursday night. Bobby, let them know about it.
Listen, you have to start letting people know that it's a showcase and open jam.
Well, that's why I keep telling you, you let them know while I do the rest.
All right.
Because you changed it.
Yeah,
it used to be. It was originally
3 months ago.
Yeah, and you had it for how many years already?
It doesn't matter. You're tagged. You're in the flyer. You get the event. You should read it maybe once in a while.
You want to put me in the hot seat? Because I got something for you too.
Every Thursday night, Paradise Studios. It's the showcase and open jam. We feature a new band every week, and they open up for like a 45 minute set. Then we start bringing up other bands that came and signed in, and then it's like one big, open jam from that point on, and we all have fun, and we play some good music, and we hang out, and we chill. It's a great vibe.
And if people have a band or know of bands that want to come in and be part of it, what do they do? How do they find out?
Just sign up. Just show up every Thursday night. Doors open at 8 p.m. Sign up, and we ask for a minimum $5 donation from every person that comes in, whether you're listening or you're playing. And sign up your band, and we'll give you like 3 or 4 songs. Actually, definitely 4 songs, 20 minutes, and it's a great night.
It is. It's fun. I always have fun because I'm the hostess.
I know, and
I'm fun.
Did you have fun dressed like that night?
I know. I mean, I didn't have time to take pictures, but that's me. There you go. Out of all the ones, they told me, yeah, that's the one we like the most. Everyone asked me, what was I? I guess I should have took the picture with the with the whip. Mm-hmm. Yeah, or a little, like a full picture. But yeah, we were busy. We were rocking out, man. There was people everywhere. We had dark skeleton priest. We had vampire. We had so many like costumes. We had the girls Grease. Shout out to Loretta from Leave It to Loretta. She was a sexy witch. It was just everybody was dressed up. It was just so cool.
If I would have known you were going to put up pictures, I would have put up this one.
What picture?
This one right here.
Which one is that one?
Oh, you didn't see this picture?
What are you talking about?
Let me show you this picture.
No. You see? I don't trust you. That's a good picture, though. No. Can't do that. I came from the back out. When you're from the back.
You don't remember that, do you?
I kind of do after you showed it to me. But that's what I was talking about. So you people are not going to see the picture, but after I went to my dressing room, I came back out to clean up, and I was going to take the jacket off, and I had full blown what do they call that again? I had the corset on, I had the lace, so it was sexy, and then with the little skirt, and I took the jacket out. People were, I guess, were still here. Because the very next day, Bobby goes, "Oh, you came out in your lingerie." I was like, it was a costume. But they didn't expect that. I was supposed to do it on stage. That's what it was. But, you know.
If you're going to see that sort of stuff, Halloween's the night to see it.
Yeah, you get to see it. Or no?
Yeah. Everybody saw it.
Okay. Oh, not everybody.
Just about.
But my favorite, ultimately, that I saw, in celebrities, was Nicki Minaj and her hubby. It was my favorite. This year, we kind of laid low on the costumes, me and Bobby. So I'm always doing something myself. But that's the way I want it. I love Chucky and the Bride of Chucky. And actually, I'm one of those that go through the whole thing, through the timelines and look at pictures and everything. And then I read when I have a moment. I didn't know. This is when he proposed and he gave her the ring and they put it up on Instagram. And boy, did he put a ring on it. Oof. I love that. I love the whole concept of it. The child's play Oh, look at them. He even got the chucks on. Ring? He even got the chucks on.
Want to see the ring?
Do I want to see the ring again? Yes. I saved it.
No, a close-up of it.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. A little too much for me.
How much is that?
Allegedly. $1.1 million. $1.1 million. And he paid for it. I love Nicki. I really do. She deserves to be happy. Which goes to, like, guys. Everybody's always coming after the guys. The guy probably, is a good guy. Nobody really knows him like that to be in their business. But congratulations to you guys. Nicki Minaj. That ring is beautiful. I just keep looking at it. Like, go ahead.
All right, so I guess you approve?
I absolutely approve. I approve of them. I approve of the whole situation. I even approve the way she went after Wendy, because not for nothing, I get it. Come on, she just got married. Can somebody not? Like, there's no respect. And again, I get the whole, you were this or that. You're a public figure. I just don't get it. Don't talk about people's babies. Don't talk about people's husbands. And especially if they're crazy like that. Crazy in a good way. You always say I'm crazy. I love the way Nicki Minaj acts. Are you okay over there?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready for your discussion of the evening.
You ready for that?
Yeah.
You know what it's about?
Females.
And
our views or perspective of them.
Mm-hmm. In every aspect. So I want everyone to listen, to chime in, call us up with your opinions, how you feel about the way women nowadays, females, I don't even like saying just women, females, the irresponsibilities, the strengths, the weaknesses, strong women who are out there doing their thing. Then if this is all happening, why is it that I continue to see I'm meeting more and more men, single fathers. I'm meeting more and more, single fathers with daughters. It used to be the other way around. It's like, it's a hot mess. It's a hot mess. To me, I feel like, are they working more? And dads are home more? What's going on with that? Like, I feel that when it comes to the kids, that's one thing. When it comes to yourself and relationships, it's another thing. But women lately, the way that, again, obviously I'm a female, the way they've been acting and the lies. I'm listening to you. I'm listening to the people close to me. Again, how blunt am I? That's how blunt I am, because I'm tired of hearing you say about, it's women empowerment, it's one for another, it's not. It's lacking. Perhaps it's the company that we're keeping. Perhaps is, I don't know. I need to know what other people think, because the way I'm seeing it, I'm having a bad taste in my mouth. It's 516-945-9099. It's becoming...
Right, so what is your exact gripe? Because you kind of like...
I'm upset with everything, the way we're being carried. Like, I'm sitting and I'm watching shows, and I'm watching... shout out to the voice of New York, Angie Martinez. And I see that she does her, her stories, her untold stories of hip-hop and women and this. And she's a force when it comes to women. I'm proud that I look up to her. Never met her. Like, I've seen her, I've been around the same place, love her, everybody knows that. But she even said it, and she's been speaking with the likes of Queen Latifah and Moni Love and MC Light. Pioneers to me in the female industry, Yo-Yo, a lot of these women. And then she's like, okay, and you have people like Jermaine Dupri arguing about, oh, that's all that's out now is stripper music. So what is considered the Cardi B's and the Nicki's and all that, it's a packaged stripper music. No, it's not. Not all of it, but some of it. But I'm hearing conversations from the younger girls that are trying to be in this industry, and I'm speaking with them, and I'm there for them, but I'm just sick. And I see it and I hear it in videos and in interviews. We have to get our butt done. We have to get our boobs done. We have to. Why do you have to? Listen, your confidence is your confidence. Do what makes you feel good about yourself. You know what I'm saying? But when you say you have to do something, and you have somebody like me who lost somebody, a family member, because that's what they were doing, and they did it so much that they just passed away. It's a big problem with me with the females nowadays. I feel like, no, we're not helping each other. We're not. I feel like everybody is saying they want to help one another, and they're not doing it. These young girls are not even developed yet. They don't know what they want to be. They don't know how this is killing me. So I want to see if we could actually say something about this, and I want to get a man's perspective of how is it that you see, not what you see in a woman. Like, is it the same? Do you guys want all the women to look the same, or everybody has its preference? Because I feel that it's being shown more a particular type, so that's what all the girls want to be like. And
what type is that?
The type they're watching, and the type to be naked in order to sell a song, the type to be naked or half naked in order to be in a video. Where's the lyrics? And even if they do have great lyrics, they still... No, that's what you got to look like.
But the sex sells. It's always been like that. I mean, just because we don't agree with that, unfortunately, the society we live in and the society the way it's been for a while is they want to see half-naked people. Do
you think that everyone wants to, or the people?
No,
so can you imagine the people who don't want to see that? How many would be on social media or doing things and actually? You don't think that any other person is on social media right now besides those people that like to look at that kind of stuff?
Of course, there's all different types of people that use it for all different types of reasons.
But the majority wants to see a woman naked or a young girl naked.
Unfortunately,
in order to sell.
Most men want to see naked women.
But there's women that want to see naked women, so it's not most men.
I'm just saying. So people want to. We just said it. People want to see naked people.
Right. So when is it gonna stop for marketing? For marketing,
it's gonna get worse and worse.
It's gonna get worse.
Of course it is. You can't stop something like that. That's why back in the days, in the 40s and the 50s, they tried their best to stop it. They couldn't stop it. It seeped through, and then as you get the 60s and 70s, the sexual revolution, and once you open up, it's a can of worms. It's Pandora's box.
So it's a circle.
You can't stop it.
It's a circle. So we can't tell nobody, and we've been speaking about it forever.
The only person that could stop it is Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Yay.
Look at you. You're a Ye fan now.
But that's what it is. I mean, people.
Because he said that.
But he promoted that stuff himself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He's guilty of that too. But that's why there are that certain breed of people who don't want to see that, and they don't see it. They avoid all of those television programs and everything.
I watch all these talk shows, interviews. I watch other things, and I really shouldn't, because it irks me. I get angry, I get upset, and I want to do these moments where we discuss what I don't like, what I like, blah blah blah. But I want other people also, because to chime in, to call in, because there are literally. It's a circle of the same conversations and the same, this is what we want to do, and no one is resolving anything. Everyone's still doing the same
because it's all about
thing.
money, and you know that. It's about money. If all this sexual content didn't boost sales, they wouldn't be using it. Manufacturers and major companies and marketers, and that's what they're going to use to promote and market their product. And that's why you see products that have nothing to do with sexuality.
So your product
are promoted
sucks.
as sexual.
Your product sucks. Just market it sexually.
Let a naked woman sell it.
And it'll sell.
It'll sell. It's programming the minds of people.
It's programmed in the minds of people because that's what the people continue to promote.
It's brainwashing.
That's what the people continue to promote. When are they going to stop? That's the question. When are they going to stop?
Go ahead.
Sorry, not sorry. Who's on the line and where you calling from?
Hello, Miss Joanna. This is Joanne Angel Barry Cologne calling from Queens.
Joanne, do you use sex in your promotions to sell holistic healing?
What's that?
Do you use sex to sell holistic healing in your business?
Do you?
Do I use sex
Yes.
to sell holistic healing in my business?
Yes.
You heard it. Do you?
Oh, my. Do I use sex?
You're on the hot seat.
I think we all use sex.
I seen that video of you. You look like that sexy nurse or librarian that people fantasize about. The librarian who you thinks that she knows nothing about anything. And yet one night with that sexy librarian.
Oh, boy. He's on a roll today. Listen, I'm always watching her show. She definitely promotes love, but sex, I don't know.
Well,
I need to see what he saw.
It's her new video.
What are you keeping from me, Joanne?
New video. She's got this new marketing thing.
When we think about the sacral chakra, is all about activating your ability to create. So
which one was this one?
What's that?
You said which chakra?
The sacral. The second one from the root chakra, so the sacral chakra.
Oh, that's okay.
It's all about what we create in reference to creativity, from being an artist in reference to birthing, and also our I mean, we're on the air, so I might as well say it, our sex power.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Sex power.
So you agree? I mean,
every woman, and even man for that matter, I would even think more women are wanting to open up their sacral chakra so they could be more sexy for themselves, for one, where they can feel confidence within their own
Ladies
skin.
first, that's right.
And then once they feel confident within their own skin, then they are ready to present it and show it off, and that's where the sex appeal comes in. So yeah, I mean, sex sells. Sex sells.
And
unfortunately, sex sells.
Exactly, and that's why companies use it, and it's been like that for a long time.
But my issue now, Joanne, that you're on the line is, okay, and he asked, I was waiting for someone to call. I was hoping someone would call angry with some, like, wait a minute, you're always selling sex, and you're always sexy on your photos. Because I am. When I do it, I own it, But there is, to me, a level to what's going on out there. I heard in the news, again, allegedly, one of the little girl models, now they're stopping. Let me put it like this. They are looking to stop allowing parents to put up their children on social media, even on regular little clothes. Like you see them with little crop shirts and little booty shorts and this. And there are perverts out there and stalkers. So no one's bringing that to light. These little girls and teenagers, preteens, are being hurt out there. And that to me is like, okay, why are you promoting something like that? Even if they're a little girl, they can wear the same cloth that their mom is wearing or daddy. But why must they wear a bra if the mom is wearing a bra? It's my opinion. It's how I feel. But now it's going to be coming out, I'm sure, more and more in the news, because sadly it's taking over the youth industry.
Oh, yes. Well, the other thing, too, when you think about it, especially for girls, not so much boys, but for girls are growing up too quickly.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that, yes, their moms are perhaps putting them into something that they may think they look cute in. But it's like, okay, at what point do we just allow a child to be a child and dress as a child as opposed to wearing something that might be prerogative for that child, or even that teenager for that matter?
It's just been, it bothers me because we sit here and we, I've been guilty of doing things like that also. I own it. We had this discussion the other day in person. I own that because I see where it could go wrong, and that's even as an adult. But I just feel that we're showing the youth and the little girls, listen, we have to be the examples for them. And I know nobody's saying walk around as a saint, but I'm just feeling like there's just too much going on in the industry. And I'm not saying only music and film and everything. It's a little too much going on.
But
it's everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere. Everywhere you turn, it's all about if it's not the boobs hanging out, it's the booty hanging out. And if it's not the booty, it's the boobs. And it could be both. To the point where, I mean, when you think about it, if you look at some of the blouses women wear, I mean, some of these blouses are literally see-through, and you're seeing everything.
Well, this is what I'm saying. I'm guilty of those things, but there's a time and a place for when you're doing these things. And if you're out there promoting it, you got to understand there's people who do this for a living. I get it. But these people got security guards. These people got people who are protecting them. You're out there in Stop and Shop, you know what I'm saying, with a see-through dress, and then, you get kidnapped. And I'm like, people, we got to wake up and start being more conscious of what we're doing, especially, like I said, the females. Oh, my God, I got hurt. Nobody deserves anything bad happening to them. But again, I just feel like we're always bashing the guys, and again, guilty of it. But lately, I see the guys raising the kids. Is it because they're going to work? Is it this and that? Whatever it may be, I just feel like I want to be a voice, just like Angie. Like, I want to be a voice to be able to keep saying it until somehow, some way, maybe that little girl be like, you know what, she's right. I don't have to do that to do this. And I'm not telling anyone what to do. I'm just saying I'm tired of having to rest in peace people, children and women younger than me, because these things are happening, because this is the society we live in. So why not try to avoid something bad from happening by being a little more reserved? At least, this is, like I said, time and a place for everything.
That's why some more old school people will say, well, she asked for it.
But no, I don't. That's why I said no.
But that's
I
what
won't
I'm saying.
say that.
But that's what, because you have to, it's like someone who walks around like that. They're, unfortunately, when a woman dresses provocatively and sexually, what comes along with sexuality is you get attention. You get power. You know what I'm saying? You get all these things that you may not get normally. So when a woman takes advantage of her sexuality and her features, she actually is gaining control. She's gaining power.
Well, that's a good power tool, like you said, for marketing,
Absolutely.
for promoting. If that's your job, is that what you're doing, that's fine. But there's you have security. Doesn't mean that. I mean, they've always advertised panties and bras and underwear. But you know what I'm saying?
Every girl is doing it for that attention, for that.
But not right. You do what you just said. They're doing it for all that, and then things are happening to y'all.
There's some pervert men out there who are sick in the head and who can't get any action on their own, and they have to force themselves on women. But
You said it, not me.
I'm just
but I
telling
know
you.
it's true.
Some sick people out there. You got to be careful. You're a woman
and
today.
I think a lot of it is also in recognition to women women are finding their confidence. And once they find their confidence and they feel confident enough to want to wear, let's say, that V-neck shirt or, the tighter jean or the shorter skirt or the high
and you know what? It's not even, and I
do.
can't even say that it's only the clothing. Because it's funny, I had Easy Mo B tell me one time I cook. I'm like, he's like, be careful, you got too much, like jewelry going on. I'm like, nah, we good. He's like, nah, you never know. You're female. See, it's just, we're just putting ourselves sometimes out there without even thinking of the consequences just to look cute for the gram. Then you're not even paying attention, but we could go on for hours. I'm just saying, to me, I just want to get the message across to females, and I do want to say this before we move on because we're running out of time. But you know me, I could, like I said, I could talk. He says, an hour. All right.
Yes, I know.
So this is what was out of a lesson that I took in females and how we feel. So it's called Ladies, Emancipate Yourself. Most women just don't know what to look for in a man. That's why they never find what they think they want. Look for a man who knows how to be a man. He'll be assertive. He'll know when to talk, and he'll know when to listen. Look for a man that is better at calming you than he is at provoking you. A good man brings balance. A good one brings a bad one brings confusion. Look for a man who knows how to say no. If he lets you walk all over him, he's not a man. He's a doormat. Look for a man who's well-rounded. A man doesn't know about the world won't be able to add value to yours. Look for a man who is generous, not wasteful. He should offer to pay a bill before he offers to take you shopping. Look for a man who knows what he wants, and more importantly, what it takes to get it. Look for a man who values communication, one who won't argue with you every time you want to argue, one who understands when to speak and when to listen. Look for a man with vision.
I'm getting tired.
If his steps have no direction, your relationship won't either. You'll be stuck going nowhere. Look for a man who values hard work. A man who doesn't work doesn't eat. And look for a man who is more than ambitious. He should be determined. The sky shouldn't be the limit. It should be the beginning.
Yeah, you're lucky enough to find a man with 3 of those 12 qualities you just mentioned.
I was gonna mention that you fit about most of those qualities, and you go and you.
I'm no.
Anyway, I have a relationship.
All right, so let's
I'd like to add to your list, not that it's actually adding to your list, but I think the biggest challenge that many women have with the list that you just quoted, and I think it's an awesome list, and I think that's
you know who wrote this list? A man wrote this list. Actually, yes, a man wrote this list.
Oh, Walt Disney.
Now, in reference to a woman to look for,
because it sounds like a fairy tale. That's all I'm saying. In
reference to a woman to look for that in a man, she has to believe she deserves all of that.
Exactly.
And I think that's the biggest problem with a lot of women, or the challenge with a lot of women, is that they don't feel they deserve that type of man, and that's why they find the men they find, because they don't feel worthy, and that's where we really have to work on healing women so they feel worthy.
That is exactly the point that me and this gentleman were trying to get to it. He's actually a doctor. He asked me to remain actually anonymous because I do know him in the family, but he's actually a psychiatrist and from New Hyde Park. So I'll leave it at that. But yeah, he made this list, and this is the list that he actually gives to the women that he counsels to reassure them exactly what you said. you have to love yourself first, and you have to be that woman.
You have to love yourself.
And you are what what you eat. You are what you attract. That's part of what he was trying to say. So when everybody thinks it was a woman that wrote that, it was actually a male, a man, a doctor. And that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So Mr. Boring over there.
No,
Joanne, thank you so much for calling, hon. Let everybody know where they could check you out.
Oh, they can check me out on Sunday on Joanne's Healing Within, or on next Wednesday on Joanne's Cosmic Energy Radio. So either or, Sundays at 3 p.m. and next Wednesday at 5 p.m. on Strong Island Radio or Strong Island Television.
Beautifully said.
Yep.
You got the job.
You got the job.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you.
All right, honey. Thank you so much for
you.
calling. We'll talk to you later.
Joanne,
Have a
see you
great night,
later,
guys.
honey.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Love her. She's one of my biggest supporters.
Yeah. All right.
Like you yawning in the middle of
Yeah,
my...
that list, God bless you.
God bless you too. God bless you too, Robert. Oh, God. God bless this gentleman. I feel kind of bad, but I have to do this. You ready?
I don't think we have enough time.
Yeah, we have time for this one.
Okay.
And you know what I'm going to do? It's because it touched me. And actually, shout out to everyone emailing me. I have to figure out something else, but I love the emails. And you know what? Sometime I got to look at the schedule. But sometime this weekend, I'm actually going to go live from another location, which is here, another location in Paradise Studios. And I'm going to be reading some of these letters, and we're going to be chatting live. So stay tuned for that information. Real quick, this relationship advice letter, we're going to be answering next week. And I want you guys to let me know how you feel. So, Joanna, I'm a single male who was in a relationship for many years. Now I realize that I have lost the perfect woman in my life. Like the saying goes, you never know what you have until you lose it. And now it's killing me. We are both at fault, but I can't admit I was too scared and didn't show her the love she deserved. We both still love each other and still speak from time to time. I want her back, but she's in a relationship now. Should I take this as a loss and respect her relationship? Or should I pursue her and make it right again? I think about her 24/7 and I'm losing my mind not being with her. I don't talk to people about it, but I like your show and advice, so I figure I'll give it a try since I can be anonymous. LOL. Sincerely, Mr. Want the love of my life back from Fajardo, Puerto Rico. So Puerto Rico, mi gente. You know, I love you guys. Bendito, Señor Fajardo. We're going to talk next week. This is deep. This is real deep. Sorry about that. Deep, right, Bobby? How you feel about that, Bobby? You're going to tell me next week? Or you want to let them know now?
No, it's too late.
Oh.
No, let's do it now. Let's do it now.
What you want to say?
Let's do it now.
Let's do it
All right,
now.
I'm gonna give you advice, my brother.
Give them advice.
This is my advice to you. If you really, really, really 100% know deep in your heart that you love this girl, you want to spend the rest of your life with this girl, then just go for it. Just tell her straight out. But be prepared if she says no. It's a risk. If you want to take it or not. But if you love her, don't wait. Do it now.
Wow. That was deep.
You like that?
That was deep. Fajardo, escuchaste? That was deep.
Because honestly, he could lose her if this relationship starts to go on and she starts to feel, yeah, you know what the hell, might as well go with it, and she falls in love. And
it all depends why you guys are not together.
So
I feel.
I would say go for it now. Don't take the chance.
Yeah. I would say, I don't know what you did, Fajardo, to lose her, but I can tell you this much. I mean, yeah, I would usually say that, but I guess from experience, I'm going to say, make sure that whatever either one of you did, you say you both at fault, you both, or even her, like you said, you both at fault, you both are not doing the same thing. Because sometimes you continue to go back and you continue to go back and you keep doing this and it's a circle, and eventually you can hurt somebody so bad, even that female, that she can, ultimately, again, we go back to that. Okay, she could hurt herself or something could happen. I feel like a lot of people are selfish, and it goes both ways. I don't know both sides of the story, but the fact is I relate to things, and from experience, bro, listen, love her. Show her love, but don't show her the same thing you were doing before. And,
Yeah, but again, it's a two-way street because he admitted that they both did. So
that's what I'm saying.
They both have to make the adjustments, and then see where it goes from there. But they both have to want it, and they both have to give it a shot and give it.
You know what's funny? I know he's gonna continue to tell me no. Misfortune cookie. This makes sense with this. Ready?
Okay.
And then we're ending the night. So thank you, everybody who tuned in. I love you so very much. Thank you for being a part of this growth in me. Sorry, not sorry. I have Miss Cookie's. Ooh, Misfortune Cookie. Misfortune Cookie. You ready?
Go for it.
Nothing is more dangerous than a person who healed themselves with the help of no one. If you can rise up from the shit they left you in, there's no one out there that could tell you nothing. Speaking from experience, that's the truth. Peace, love, and light. Good morning, good night. See you next week. Sorry, not sorry. I'm Joanna Cruz. Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you. And we'll see you all next week.
Peace.